Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is basic geometrical ideas chapter in which we are going to see part 2, that is session 2. In this session 2, we will see the basic terminology of geometry. Here, before we go for basic terminology, I gave you homework in our first part. That homework was try these on the terminology point. Here in this question 1, with a sharp tip of the pencil, mark 4 points on a paper and name them by the letters A, C, P, H. Try to name these points in different ways. One such way could be this. Here you are asked to do marking points in different ways. Here A, point C, and I am taking point P and point H like this, where these 3 points A, C and P are on the same line and H is somewhere not on the same line. This is another possible way. One more possible way, all 4 points being on the same line, that is A, C, P, H. But certainly if I take any 2 points, they will be treated as staying on a one line. So these are the 2 more possible ways, like 3 points being on one line, all 4 points being on one line, means on the same line. You will be coming to know a word called collinear points in your next coming sessions while talking types of points. So these are the 2 other possible ways which I can bring it to you. Next, in the question number 2, a star in the sky also gives us an idea of a point. So this is one situation to say points. Identify at least 5 such situations in your daily life where you can say that they look like points. Can you thought of something that you could find like stars in the sky, points? In my opinion, when you watch your students standing in assembly from the top floor of your school building, or from the, like say nowadays we have got a camera flying one, you know, it is called drone. So through that, if you watch students standing in a assembly, you find certainly like points. So this is one situation which I can bring it to you. Like Google Map, if you see houses of your village from Google Map, you will find like them scattered as a points, how the stars in the sky, like that. You can bring some more situations. Then you can think of like this. This is a hint which I could give you. Then we have got one more homework which I have given you, that was name the line segment in the figure. Here figure 4.2, which is of textbook 1, you are asked to name the line segments. You could see line segment AB and line segment AC. Next, continuation, is A the endpoint of each of this line segment? Yes. Why? Because you could see here a common endpoint in both the line segments interconnected here. They have got common endpoints. Yes, A is the common endpoint. So these were the two homeworks of our previous session. Now coming to the basic terminologies. As I have shown in the previous session, this is the structure which we are going to learn in this chapter. Here we have already seen introduction, we have already seen points, and we have already even seen the definition of a line segment. You need to know rest of the things. Today I will be teaching this. Okay. So now coming to the here, first you have seen already the meaning of a point. It is a sharp edge of a pencil or a needle or a divider, etc. The sharpened end of a pencil, the pointed end of a needle. So this is what give an idea of a point. A pointer determines location. A point is denoted by a single capital letter. It is represented by capital letters of English alphabet. In fact, if you want to tell, it is not a definable term. You can give a meaning of it. It is an imaginary dot which has no length or breadth or thickness. That's it. Now coming to the line segment, you are asked to do some activity, folding of a paper piece, taking a thin thread and holding it tight, marking any 2 points A and B on the sheet of a paper, try to connect A to B by all possible ways. These were the activities you have done, and the shortest distance between any 2 points, it is called the line segment. The shortest join of point A to B is called as line segment. Now coming to the a line. Students, today now we are going to learn importantly this one. What is line? See children, if you start collecting points, which are imaginary ones, and those points having a property of straightness, will give a line. For example, here how I am explaining, you can watch. I have a line segment AB. Let us say I named it A, B, and if I am going to extend it in both the directions, when I extend them in both the direction infinitely, then that line segment gives the idea of a line. So this is called line AB, or it can be named after with a small English alphabet, line L, line M, etc. So extending beyond the A and beyond B, that gives a line. A line through 2 points A and B is written as this way. You know, line segment will be shown like this, and if you are extending, putting arrow marks, you will say that it is line. So line AB, using any 2 points on the line we can name it. It extends indefinitely in both the directions. So it contains a countless number of points on it. So 2 points are enough to fix a line. So 2 points are enough to show or to say name of the line. So that's what we say, 2 points determine a line. So if I have point P, point Q on the same line AB, here let's say this is line AB, and I have got taken 2 more points, I can call this as line PQ also, or line AB also, or line AP also, or line BQ also. So we have got plenty of options. 2 points are enough to say the name of the line, or 2 points determine a line. Now in this adjacent figure is that of a line PQ written as PQ. Sometimes a line is denoted by even a letter, small letter L, and I can say that this is a line M like this with a small letters. Then coming to the next, 2 lines L and M are shown, both the lines passes through a point P. Here I am having line L, line M, and they have got a point, common point, that point is P. Here if you observe, 2 lines are shown, both the lines pass through a point, common point P. These lines are called intersecting lines. So 2 lines having a one common point are called intersecting lines, and that point is called point of intersection. This is called point of intersection. Okay, so if 2 lines have one common point, they are called intersecting lines, and that point is called point of intersection or intersecting point also. Then coming next to that topic, parallel lines. See, what are the parallel lines? Let me tell you. You have got this device in your geometry box, and you know very well, you have used it. It is called a ruler or a scale. Have you ever observed the 2 edges, the scale? These 2 edges, this long edge, if you draw line along these 2 long edges, certainly you are going to get parallel line, isn't it? See, you are getting a parallel lines. Similarly, the crossbars of this window, if you observe this sort of a window, these crossbars, they are all something like they never meet. Another, you have seen rail lines in a certain distance, within like a little limited place, not taking too much lengthy. If you take the maybe 1 meter or 2 meters of railway track, you will not see that they meeting. So what is the specialty of these parallel lines? Lines which do not meet are said to be parallel. Okay, lines of the same plane. Okay, you will come to know what is the difference between lines of the same plane, lines of different plane in your later classes, but at present for your class 6th level we say lines, but lines of the same plane is the right appropriate word. lines which do not meet, how far ever they extended. Okay, it is very important. They should not meet even after extending indefinitely in both the directions. Okay, so that's what we say, how far ever they extended. So lines which do not meet, how far ever they extended, they are called parallel lines. Okay, and normally, suppose I have here this as a line AB and this as a line CD. So here line AB and line CD, if they are parallel, and I write like this. Okay, this is the symbol to show parallel. Okay, so in a shortcut, instead of writing line AB is parallel to line CD, we show with the symbol and we read like that only. Line AB is parallel to line CD. Okay, now another important terminology which I want to bring it to your knowledge today is ray. You might have heard this, the word ray, where you will hear normally light rays. Normally when time during dark, like during evening times, if current goes off, you will use this torch. So ray of light from a torch. Otherwise daytime, sun rays we say. So these are the words which normally explain you the idea of ray. See children, here sun is the source of light. From the sun I am getting a ray. So this is a starting point. From there in one direction there is the extension. This bulb is, the glowing bulb is a starting point. From there indefinitely one direction, in one direction extension is going on. So the same idea is put in mathematical terminology. So a ray is portion of a line or a part of a line which has a starting point and goes endlessly in one direction. Like here, sun is a starting point and in another direction extension is going on. Bulb is a starting point, in one direction that extension is going on. Similarly, there is a one point and indefinitely or endlessly from that starting point in one direction I have a extension going on. So this is ray, but be careful, ray will have one end point, or I can call that as a starting point also, and we can use any point in the direction of extension to name it. But very important, the first letter while writing the name of a ray should be the point which is starting point, and you can use any other point in the direction of extension to name, and we show like this, ray OA, ray OA, and you cannot reverse the letters. You cannot call ray AO, you cannot call it. It must be started with the letter only. Name of it should start with only. Starting point should be the first letter while naming it, ray OA. Suppose if you have got another point here, let's say P, now you can call even ray OA, or you can call it as ray OP. because O is the starting point and P is another point in the same direction of extension. That's it. Ray OA or ray OP is accepted. But reversing letter, that is ray PO we cannot say, ray AO we cannot say. Understood? Now coming to the further, here look at this figure. I have a starting point A and I have a direction in the same direction of extension, another point P. Now this is ray AP. It is called ray AP. Okay. So the same points what I have explained, they are there here. Here starting point is A and the point in the direction of extension is P. So it must be written as ray AP only. Then here I am giving you little work to think. Okay. Think, discuss and write. If PQ is a ray, P is the starting point, Q is the point on the direction of extension. What is its starting point? Who is starting point of this? P. P is the starting point. Where does the point Q lies on the ray? It lies in the direction of extension. Next, can we say that Q is the starting point? No, we cannot say. So these are the answers to this. Okay children. Now here I am giving you homework for you for today. This is going to be the homework. Okay. So note down this question and do it, and we will meet once again in our next session, session 2 or part 2. So till then, I hope you are all doing well, taking care of your good health. So be safe, be at home, study well. Okay. I say with this, Jai Hind, thank you.